Day 11. Working up in Dufton, caravan site. It's raining. Well, the Cicerone book says that this will be the hardest day on the Pennine Way. 19.5 miles to Alston.
Yeah.
And apparently these hills that we're climbing in has got the worst weather in England. I think we're at 200 metres now and we've got to climb up to over 900 metres. So that's the start of the day, and then after that it's a long winding dip down into Alston. And there's our first views of the day. So we've got to go up there somewhere. It looks like 20 paces onto the Pennine Way that there is another campsite here. Dufton seems to have these big mounds, loads of these big mounds, and we can't work out how they were formed. This is the second of two little clapper bridges to start the morning off. And there's one of those humps. And so the climb begins up this narrow, damp country path. Nice views looking back. Oh, there's a bug crawling on the camera. We got charged by a cow the other day, slightly, and it kind of shakes your confidence in cows. So these are our first cows of the day. Nothing to see here. Just a couple of stinky hikers walking by. No need to trouble yourselves with us. It's your place. We're on our way. Don't you worry about that. Right. I think it's going to be a good day. We left the Yorkshire Dales back in Keld, and now we're in the North Pennines, and we're going to be in the North Pennines for this last day until we get to Alston, when it turns into Northumberland. Map girl tells us we're just crossing over Swindale beck. There it is. So far we've climbed about 350 metres, so we've got another 350 to go. Same again. Hard to believe, eh? Look what we've done. So we rejoin Swindale beck, and you get the gist of this. It's moorland, and you see that big white ball over there?
Yeah.
Well, what happens is that releases itself and it comes and it engulfs hikers and teleports them back down to the bottom of this hill, and they have to do it all over again.
No.
Just like in The Prisoner. It's like a prisoner ball. This is called Knock Old Man, but it's not the highest point. The highest point is over there, Knock Fell, which is 794 metres, and will be the highest point so far on the Pennine Way. Knock Old Man, looking back down into the valley. This is Knock Fell, with the weather station in the background. There's plenty of places to camp up here.
You want to get blown off?
You need some strong tent. Right, onto the weather station. A Great Dun Fell. Just had to stop and put coats on and stuff because It's ridiculously freezing up here.
So this is Great Dun Fell at 848 metres. We're going to go down now to 782 metres and then climb back up to Little Dun Fell at 842 metres.
Found this little shelter and my gosh, does it really work. It's really hot in the sun, but I'll just stand up for a second. And then sit back down again. Oh, it's a great respite from the wind. I'm just checking the routes. And we'll be on our way in a second or two. There's another one in the distance over there.
Yeah.
Is that where we're going?
I don't know.
You don't know which way we're going?
I don't.
We're stuffed then, aren't we? We're on Cross Fell and we're approaching the trig at Cross Fell. And this is 893 metres high and is the highest point on the Pennine Way. Yay!
We did it. We absolutely did it. Wow.
We're walking down. Next stop for us will be Greg's Hut. Is that Greg's Hut?
Yeah.
Cool. We've arrived at Greg's Hut. It looks in incredibly good nick. The cottage was restored by the Mountain Bothers Association in memory of John Gregory, who died in 1928 to 1968. Oh, you can kip in here. Wow. A bothy in England that you can kip in. Another fire. Awesome. Nice view. Greg's hut is very well disguised into the hillside. Looking back then, we've done a bit of a circular There's the weather station at Great Dun Fell. There's Little Dun Fell. And this one here is the highest point on the Pennine Way. That's Cross Fell. This section, all of it from the weather station, Cross Fell, Greg's Hut, down the way we're going now, there is no Pennine Way signs. Just a long winding path walking away from Greg's Bothy. We've been on this track for about 5 miles from Greg's Hut, and if we were walking across grassy fields this would have been absolutely beautiful, but because the countryside around is really nice, but
this is really difficult on your feet. It's really hard. Makes them hot, it gives you blisters.
Garrigill Church. Very nice. Beautiful organ. Pipes are decorated beautifully. This is Garrigill. There's a post office there by the red telephone box. There's a sign there saying toilets that way. And we're just walking through the village. There's not much here. Very sleepy. Leaving Garrigill, 3 miles to Alston. We're walking along the river, South Tyne. Walking into the sunset. We haven't got any other way. Hopefully it's not really closed. Just over that footbridge, lovely camping ground here. Pennine Way Rap, Part 2. Inspired by the style of Snoop Dogg. Did somebody say just hike like you never did before? Tub of travel's coming knocking at your door. Day 7 and the question is how hard are you? Long winding country roads will take you down to Hardra. Day 8 the weather got iller than ill. We camped at the highest pub in Britain, up at Town Hill. For summit after summit till we reached the pub. We both had a pint and some very nice grub. Woke up in the morning and we battled with bog. To Middleton in Teesdale is a very hard slog. Walking past birds making nests for eggs to lay, it was a moorland day on the Pennine Way. Next day and we headed to Dufton. Life was high cut nick, a great day but tough one. Now it's day 11, I don't think we're going to bail, but let's see map go what happens with the rest of the trail. Woohoo! Well, if we'd have followed the sign and not gone through that footpath that was closed, I don't know what we would have done. Because yeah, there's no alternative, and this is the way, and it's fine. It's through loads of farmers' fields, loads of sheep. Oh, you're friendly. Hello, mate. How's your day going? Oh, thanks for coming to say hello. It appears I have a new mate. What have you had to eat today? Bit of grass? You had any sugar? We're going to Alston now, so I hope you have a... God, how can you cope with these midges, man? Oof. I hope you have a nice evening, and we shall see you in a bit, mate. And there it is, the youth hostel. And this is Alston Youth Hostel. Hey! 2 minutes a walk away from the youth hostel is a massive spa. It seems to be Alston main square. There's a co-op. There's a takeaway there, Jack's Takeaway, a high place fish and chip shop. We've just passed 3 or 4 pubs. There's another pub there. We've come to the Cumberland. Got a pint. Cheers.
Cheers. About 20 paces from the campsite, you get back onto the Pennine Way. You're on a lovely grassy path with a few old clapper bridges to cross over before coming onto a narrow, damp, single track path going up. Another clapper bridge, crossing over some moorland before crossing over Swindale beck, and then you've got a lovely walk across the moorlands, although going up, following Swindale beck for a little bit here, for crossing into deeper moorlands on a grassy path, and then you reach a few cairns to show you the way with Knock Old Man before coming down to Knock Fell. It's a camp spot here, but it's a little bit windy, so you might get blown away. This section is going down, it's boggy before a steady climb back up again to the golf ball and the mass at Great Dun Fell. Coming back down again on a good stone path to Little Dun Fell, where there is a shelter around this cairn, which is just what you need to get out of the wind, which is just really strong when you get to the top here because you're so high up. This is the final push up on flagstones, but still quite boggy and some invisible paths, so you've got these cairns to follow before going up to the highest point, which is at Cross Fell. There's a great cross shelter here, so whichever the wind direction is coming in from, you will be able to find shelter in one of the sections. There's a bit of an invisible path, but you can make the track out, and following the cairns you start coming down before getting on a good well marked track to Greg's Hut. Greg's Hut is just great. It's brilliant to have a bothy in England, so you can rest, eat and sleep if you want to, before continuing down on a well marked path. And then you get onto this long, hard stone path, 5 miles of it, all the way into Garrigill. A little bit of a road walk out of Garrigill before coming onto a nice grassy path following the River Tyne, the South River Tyne. You get to a bridge here and it states it's closed, but we couldn't see anywhere else to go, so we crossed over and continued on it anyway, and it was just the most beautiful path. Lovely, grassy, still following the River Tyne, through a few farmlands, and all the way along a nice covered track by the time you get near to Alston, and then ending right at the doorstep to the youth hostel where we are staying.